Okay, next I want to open up Photoshop. Then I'll open up my file inside of Photoshop. And when you open up a video file, the timeline panel inside Photoshop will open where you can scrub through to make sure that your animation is displaying correctly. I'll go to File, Save for Web, and then come up to the preset dropdown, scroll to the top, and choose the first one, GIF 128 dithered. Then you'll get this little loading screen on your mouse. Don't worry if it takes a while because Photoshop has to process the entire video file. Now that it's done, you're seeing a live preview of how your animation is going to look once it's exported. If you're not happy with the quality, you can increase the colors or adjust the dither percentage. Playing around with these values will increase or decrease the quality of your animation. Another thing that will decrease the file size is if you change your image size to 400 by 300, and that will just cut the resolution in half, but greatly decrease the size of your animation. I don't really need my animation to be as big as 800 by 600, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it at 400 by 300 to cut my file size down. And if you look down in the bottom left corner, Photoshop will estimate what size your final GIF will be once you export it using these settings. So 469 kilobytes is a great file size and won't take much time to load at all online. I would say the maximum GIF size that you want is 5 megabytes, but keeping it to 1 megabyte or less is preferable. Once you're happy with the way everything looks and the file size, the last thing you have to make sure that you do is come down to this little drop down and change your looping options from once to forever. And that should be the last thing you do because changing settings can sometimes reset this back to once. I don't know why. It's one of the most annoying features of Photoshop. Just make sure that it says forever before you hit save. Now that I'm done, I'll hit save. Make sure it exports to my desktop. Hit save again. And now if I come to my desktop, I see my new GIF. Press spacebar to preview it. And there we go. I've got a looping animation of my house build and I'm now ready to post it to the project page.